Assalamualaikum. This is Fatima Chora. My bearing ID is 201203716. Today in this session, I will discuss exchange rate system of Bangladesh, evaluation mechanism and policy implications. System overview. The exchange rate is a critical macroeconomic mechanism reflecting the BD's external value. It directly influences trade, competitiveness, import cost, inflation, and economic stability. Since 1971, Bangladesh transitioned from a fixed peg to a floating peg and onto a managed floor. These transitions were driven by balance of payments, global integrations, and institutional demands. Historical evolution. In 1971 to 1979, fixed rate regime pegged initially to GBP 7.28 per pound, later to USD after global oil crisis. 1980 to 2002 managed float structural adjustment programs promoted devaluations and market liberalizations. In 2003 to 2023, floating system determined by supply or demand with central bank interventions to stabilize BDT. In 2024 to present, falling peg introduced under IMF ECF to allow gradual adjustments within defined bands. Current exchange rate mechanism. Institutional framework. Bangladesh Bank oversees the forex market under the 1947 Act and 1972 Order. It coordinates policies with the Ministry of Finance to align with price stability, reserve adequacy, and external sustainability goals. Interbank forex market operates through authorized dealer banks. In 2022 to 2023, direct interventions were reduced and a rolling peg was implemented in 2024 to provide transparency and reduce gaps between official and market rates. Primary factors influencing the BDT. Remittances receiving over USD 21 billion annually. This is a primary forex source exerting upward pressure on the BDT. RNG exports accounting for over 80% of export revenue. A strong RNG receives increased USD supply supporting the currency value. Import demand. Net imports of petroleum machinery and food create depreciation pressure exacerbated by global commodity spikes. Secondary macroeconomic drivers. Foreign direct investment and capital flows. While currently modest compared to regional peers, improvements via special economic zones can expand forex supply. Inflation differentials, PPP theory. Rising double-digit inflation in 2022 to 2024 exited major trade partners, exerting sustained downward pressure on the BDT's real value. Foreign exchange reserves. Reserves peaked at USD 46 billion in 2021 but fell to USD 19 to 21 billion in 2024, significantly reducing the central bank's capacity to defend the BDT. Recent volatility 2021 to 2024, a confluence of shocks, the post-COVID import surge and the Russia-Ukraine energy crisis dramatically widened the current account deficit. This led to a 30% BDT depreciation and the fragmented multiple exchange rate system, promoting a USD 4.7 billion IMF program for structural reform. Comparative regional analysis. Country, exchange rate regime, key feature, reserve status, 2023. Bangladesh managed float rolling peg, Central bank intervention, IMF program constraints, and USD 21 billion. India managed float, RBI managers, INR volatility, deep forex market, and reserve status USD 580 to 600 billion. Pakistan managed float, serve BOP crisis, large IMF program, and USD 8 to 9 billion. Sri Lanka floating in post 2022 catastrophic forex crisis, currency liberalized USD 3 to 4 billion. Vietnam managed float, state bank managers D&D closely, export oriented, and USD 80 to 90 billion. Strategic policy recommendation: accelerate unification, fully unify official remittance, and curb market rates to restore market credibility and deter informal capital flows. Rebuild reserve, target rebuilding gross reserve to 4 to 5 months of import cover through FDI attraction and current account adjustment. Deepen forex market, introduce derivatives like forwards and currency swaps to increase market depth and reduce direct central bank intervention. Looking forward, sustainable exchange rate stability in Bangladesh requires not merely technical adjustment but a broader set of structural reforms. Export diversification, deeper financial markets, and stronger fiscal management. That's all from me. Thank you.